right. We should be, yes, we are live now. All right, then. We are 50 points away from getting ourselves a gold badge along with our 4 star. That should slingshot our rank somewhat to the higher ones. So I hope we, do that tonight. 50 points. I think it should be easy. It must be. Can you look at my login? No, you can't. You can't look at my login. That's good. That's good. So I've also started 30 days of preparing. That is this tutorial, and it has 112. I don't know why it is. I'm just gonna go inside and then see whether we got something inside. Now it unlocks in 4 hours. That is data dive operate. It's gonna be very basic. So I might not do most of them in stream. I'm not sure. Maybe from starting 20th day we can do sorting. I'll do it on stream. Remaining all, I'll do it whenever I get my free time. Just check out if there is any competitions for us to Hey, Project Euler. I never saw that. Okay, we'll try to solve this. If we list all natural numbers below 10 that are multiples of 3 or 5, we get 3, 5, 6, and 9. The sum of these multiples is 23. Find the sum of the multiples of 3 or 5 below n. Okay, that's a lot. Anyways, we don't know much about math module right now. So what I'm gonna do is I do want to solve something good, man. This is all but math. Max score is 100. These are like 100 each. Okay. That'd be good. That will be cool to be somewhere in there. But let's first prepare. Okay. I did star something, right? I think it's rejects and passing. And did explore was it this? Validate a floating point number using the regular rejects module. No, this wasn't it. Error to HTML parser. Two. This is a 30-point question. If we get this right, it'll be good. So I'm gonna open my VS Code as well. Hmm, where is Twizer? Yeah. Okay, so this is we did this yesterday to just print out the tags, name of the tags, and whatever the values their attributes contained. So we will pretty much will be using the same format. So I did not delete this file. I think I need to learn more Git in order to just push all of these into the GitHub so that I get the green map, green graph over there. I'm not sure what I'm trying to hope for, but let's see. This is a 30-point question. So if we solve this and another two easy questions, we should suffice the category of gold. So I'll be streaming now another 1.5 hours. So within that, I am trying to complete these three. Otherwise, if I can't and I can only do one more, I'll do the other one in the early morning stream, like in IST. IST, I'll be streaming around what? It depends on whether I wake up or not, and a lot of other factors. Then let's get on to this. This section assumes that you understand the basics discussed in HTML parser part 1. We did understand that this method is handle.command and when a command is encountered, okay, the argument is the content inside the comment tag. Okay, we're gonna copy and paste this, or we'll just type it out from HTML parser import. And this is the wrong way to import HTML parser. So this is the right way. HTML dot parser. Okay. That is the name of the library, and you need to get a wait libraries in Python. I'm not sure whether the first one is the library or the second one is the library. Okay, so alright, we got it. HTML parser is the library, and HTML parser must be the module. All right, then we're declaring class my HTML parser of HTML parser, defining handle comment. You need to define the handle comment and everything. Every time you do this, you can't call it like a normal functions. You can call it within the code file, but not in the same directory or anything like that. You can't do that. I'm sorry, I think I'm missing a lot of pronunciation today because I'm kind of tired and I couldn't get proper coffee. Coffee is very important when you code. Shit. All right, that should be it. All right, so this the data argument is content inside the comment tag. This is the comment inside the comment tag. All to process arbitrary data, text nodes, and the content of script and style. The data argument is the text content of HTML. Okay, this is to print the data inside tags like script, styles, the arbitrary ones, arbitrary, let's arbitrary, meaning based on random sort, based on personal whims, right? And math of a constant or other quantity of unspecified value. This is definitely. Wait a minute, what? People used arbitrary from early 1800s. I'm not sure why actually Google does this. It's just because of engrams. Oh, okay. It's more like, trying to learn about the words, the text mining and stuff like that. We'll be doing that as well, national, and not as soon as possible, but someday along the lines. So we already imported. We don't need to import this. So class my I don't once is enough. We just need to define handle data self, comma, data print data, comma, data. You need to add brackets. The syntax given in Hacker Rank are all mostly half-baked because they want you to know these things because these are basics and they don't want you to just copy paste. Because if you just copy paste and do this shit, you won't get anything and then you'll just give up. They don't want anyone, who's like that to rank in the leaderboard or something like that. HTML code snippet of line ends. Your task is to print the single line comments, multi line comments, and the data. Print the result in the following format. All right. Mm-hmm. No, do not print data if data equals new line. Okay. So we'll refer to this. This is what we need. Right, so this is to get the input. We'll make sure that it gets the proper input. I think we should print input. Parser.feed of print. I'm just gonna give input of. It should return error because it's not the proper syntax. Yeah, of course. My HTML parser is not defined. Holy shit. Alright, now it should be good. Traceback error, file solution, line 13, end of line error. Yeah, there shouldn't be any indent. Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna. Mm, we already imported the necessary stuff. Yeah, we need to input. Shit, I'm a moron. I'm just looking at the screen like something is gonna pop up. Okay, we need to add four because it's 4 lines. Mm-hmm. Mm. Which one as the name of a command function script file or hmm. Okay, it got it took it inside. Mm-mm. Mm. Mm, mm. Says this object is not detectable. Not recognized as the name of a command. Let functions reply or operable. Check the spelling of the name or if path was included, verify the path is correct again. Uh, all right. Hmm. I want to test whether this actually works or not. Mm-hmm. Gonna play some Sid song. Synth. Uh, synth is nothing but synthesizers. I don't know why I'm too tired to do this. But programming doesn't stop for anyone, and we can't stop as well. Stranger things. Wait, can I hear what I'm hearing? It's okay. It's okay. We'll get it. I can't play anymore. I think it will be copyrighted anyway. So yeah, let's get on to it. I'm gonna grab some papers and pens, or should I just use notepad to take notes? Not sure. Mm. Mm. Why did this print? No, I did not print. I don't know. Mm. We're gonna just try this one out. I'm not sure whether it will work or not, but as soon as we reach gold, I'm gonna ask out some guys to give us some shout outs so that you know our channel grows. Currently, we are a single subscriber. It shows two. Another one is myself. So okay. Uh, it says everything is a comment, so it needs to check. Uh, Single line comment, data. We need to take these two and copy them. Okay, we don't need this to print. And a comment. Okay. What's the next one? And handle data. Where is handle data? Here it is. Okay. You need to understand what both of these does, which means that all you have to do is, as we have the code copied elsewhere, I'm gonna just remove these three. And I'm gonna run it so that we need to know what does handle data does. And data, welcome to. Okay, handle data alone works like this, which is good, which means that it can take out data. And did it get my uh, welcome to our current? We need it to be labeled. Uh, I know how to do this. So instead of printing it like this, F, and we don't need a colon. Separator equals to a new line. It specifically said that do not print data if data equals to, we can use new line. See, it works, it works. So which means that we can just copy this. Mm, and do the same in here to 3 F This is not done yet. This is for single line comment that will work. For multi-line, we need to write a for loop. Hmm. Indentation error. Ah, yeah, sorry. Still an indentation error. Ah. Okay, it says common data, and then we got common data, and we need to know whether it's a multi-line comment or a single line comment. Okay. If the next line contains if is to print the single line comments and multi-line comments. How does it term that it's a single line or a multi-line comment? I want to know that. Okay. How do we know as a single and a multi-line comment? Uh, yes, software engineering stack gets strange. Mm, generally stated in programming languages and markup. I'm writing a parser for some custom markup language and follow principle of least surprise. I know it's hard for you guys to actually read its agency FP is my default thing. Now it should be good. It should be good. Least surprise detects for in user interface and design and software design. This principle of least astonishment, POLA, also known as principle of least surprise, proposes that a component or system should behave in a way that most users will expect it to behave, and therefore not astonished or surprised. Okay, it shouldn't surprise you. All right. New lines and the comment spans the new line. Should the new line be considered or not? We treated as stuff, more stuff, or more stuff. I know. Okay, this is not exactly, but to help. Usually, comments are scanned and discarded as part of the tokenization process, but before passing, a comment works like a token separator even in the absence of white space around. As you point out, the C specification explicitly states that comments are replaced by a single space. Usually it is specification lingo though, since a real world parser will not actually replace anything, but will just scan and discard a comment the way it scans and discards white space characters. But it explains in a simple way that a comment separates tokens the same way as space would. The same way it would a space would. It doesn't make sense. The English doesn't make sense, but it exactly makes sense. In a real world, a parser will just discard comments as well as it does with white spaces. The content of comments are ignored, so line breaks inside multi-line comments have no effect. Languages which are sensitive to line breaks, Python usually do not have multi-line comments, but JavaScript is one exception, for example. Okay, so Python doesn't have that mostly, but sometimes it does. I think this is. I think anyone can comment in here as soon as we log in. Because in Stack Overflow you need around 50 votes or something like that. Not sure. mm, 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 mm. Because of this is a multi-line comment. Okay, we got this till now. This is HTML parser 2. This is the code. We just need to find how does handle comment in HTML parser works. Hmm, Primus Live. I hope you guys know who Prime is. Prime. We can, yep. Alright. Let's get to our problem first. All we have to do is a simple thing. If how does it break? Oh, if data what I'm trying to do here is simple. I'm just trying, if the particular line, if the particular HTML line has a slash n in order to go to the next line, if the parser encounters slash n, it will just say that it's a multi-line command. That is what I'm trying to do here, but I'm not sure whether this particular code will help us achieve that. As expected, it did not do that because it's just said this is also a single line comment, which means that uh, so what is the separation sequence for an HTML? Did it say single line comment? It means that there is no data equals to, okay, the data must have if slash n in data. This should give us a very critical error because that is not the right syntax at all. It still says it's a single line comment, and we are actually nowhere. We're almost there. We're almost there. Second one is right. We just need to know what's happening over here. How to pass a multi-line comment in Python. I need to parse a multi-line. Mm, we need to know. Okay, it must be simple, isn't it? Mm. Why not? We can try this, right? If n is greater than 1, I think it'll say n is not defined, as it should. Say n, name n is not defined. It should say that we can't, no, not supposed to be between string and int. Why not just make both of them strings? And it will just take the ASCII value. I forgot. I'm a moron, man. Alright. Multi-line. It said that everything is a multi-line right now, but it did read it. It did read it right. Uh, okay. Else data equal to one. Yeah, need to give an if. Still it says multi-line, but we need this end if to come to the next line as it should. This is done. Only this part is remaining for us. So one is not good. Leave it at else. Mm, okay, the Python forum. Mm, ah, didn't we use this? Didn't we use the same? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. We, we were close. We were close. that's all good. And I think we need to add this. And we'll run this. Okay, we did get an error saying end of line error, line 19. Okay, it's repeated. Oh, it's getting. He just started a new HTML and then added input of and then strip everything of special characters and added new lines for each and every line, which gives them the input. Instead of having an input of function, he just directly imported the art. Now, the newly filled HTML file. I think this should return us. What did it return? Multi-line comment data. Okay, we are reprinting data multiple times. Yes. Data dot strip of. That should do it. Mm, I don't think we should have separation in here as we are giving it to the our input itself has separations. We don't need it here. That should be the logical thing, right? Our output is uh, okay. I we just added two lines in order to print the data. This should give us. Uh, okay, now I'm not confused. I'm just pissed. Last night happened the same. Ah, okay. Even if I do that, it doesn't change anything. And HTML, and we do have a close off and handle common self comma data, I think. Print, okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh, data dot strip. Okay. Did we leave some space? Did he leave as he left space? Okay. This is one of the few things I don't understand. What does this and the original one as in difference? Because I can see pretty well and I don't even have healthy eyes. See, look at this. This is the fucking space over there. I think we should take it into account after every time. All right, then. All right, we got 30 points. And we are 25 away from our 4 star. If we get another 30 points, as we do, uh, didn't we do this last night? I'm just gonna copy paste this. This is the same thing as last night, most probably. Or what we don't need to add is this stuff. Take it away. Take this off and pick this off. None is not defined. I'll change that. Okay, none is not defined. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Let's not even read the intacs. See, we can. How about I just remove this? It will still return an error. It did not. Thank God. Holy fuck! Hey, we got a 4 star. We are currently at 5 lakhs. We need more stars. This is a 40 point validating UID. Of course, let's do this. I think I can spend half an hour in here in this. I think I'm enjoying quite a bit coding lately. So as 100 employees, the company decides to create a unique identification number for each employee. Uh, UID.py unique is for 100 employees. Do we need? I think we have to generate 100. Just gonna clear all of this a bit. Mm, Companies have sent you the task of validating all the randomly. Validating, we gotta validate. Validate the IDs. It must contain at least 2 uppercase. It must contain 3 digits. It should only contain alphanumeric characters A to Z, A to Z, and Oh, tonight, no character should repeat. There must be exactly 10 characters in a valid UID. We need to have a set. It should take it. Okay. We don't need to generate, we just need to validate, which means that we need to go through each, we need to read it. Hmm. I'm not sure we need it or not, but just in case I'm getting it for. How did we get input in here? Ah, okay. Validate a string in Python. Okay. Okay, I do have an idea for I in range of. Mm, we're gonna use a lot of is. Um, um, okay, so this is our function.
Okay, we can use re regex and directly. This types, right? I want to take this. Can it no switch, no character should repeat, and there shouldn't be any special characters pattern. You need to get the input right. The string just gonna get input of user will give the input, and then we need to check the state, that is equals to bool re dot match pattern comma new id if equals true, state is true, print valid l if state is false, print invalid. Let's check this one out. In I expected, I did expect validate. What did I put over here? Validate dot uid. Uh, what if this happens? How do I define a class? Uh, and then we call it like that. I don't think we need to do this at all. This shouldn't be it. I am just gonna compiler parentheses never closed. Okay, that's my bad. Indentation expected and indented block line 20. We don't need this. We don't need this. I did not even give run code. Okay, input no standard output raise for error. Patter. Patter. It says pattern. Okay. Why didn't it say it did it only gave one input? Okay. So now we have to add n equals n equals int of input of it shouldn't print number of text cases, so we'll just leave it like that. Uh, for I in range of n, now we need to have UID equals input of. This should give us take two inputs and then range of n. Fuck, man. Sorry. I do use a lot of profanity, so that will change in months to come. I just need some time, right? Uh, okay. mm, nah. Okay. UID in range of n. I think I need to do this. UID. Okay. 2. And then I'm gonna add both of these. Now we need to add it one by one. And one more. Dun, 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 dun. It says valid, but not for each and every time. It just says for every. Oh, all right, all right. This should work. This should work. Now, two. Dun, if we take this one out, I think we figured this one out. It says valid, but only once. All right, we're almost there. Almost 40 points. Why does it say valid? Okay, this is invalid because it has a repetition of one RE pattern in Python. Python. I think we should use this the operators. Okay, instinct or some. I understand. This is dot matches causes. Used to indicate a set of characters in a set. Uh, Wait a minute. Instead of saying it, why not we say it as a tuple? It shouldn't be, but no. It means that both becomes invalid. How's that? Can what is verbose? Uh, mm, 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 okay. Mm, mm. You don't need an iron coach. Mm, the status false. We need to add a repetition to this pattern. Uh, how
To set
no repetition to pattern in Python? Yes. Okay, we need to, but this is not. We don't need to get the unique characters. We need to set it. We need to parse it. in range of one length of the string. Mm, to I'm gonna add this. Says it's not valid. Okay, it's not valid and it's not checking that. It says both are valid. The thing we need to check for this. We need to change the pattern and any of this. I just checked the discussion. Oh, okay. Compile is there, which we did not see. Here it is, the first ever one where we can add the thing program match of string. RE match, it's this, but we can only use this because we have a lot of things to do. Anyways, that should be it, isn't it? So, how are we gonna give the pattern? A to Z. This range for everything. Let's copy this. They also used verbose. What is a verbose? Uh, verbose were we saw it somewhere over here. Control F. Ah, easily readable. All right. Okay. which is, for pretty things, not for us. And I'll take this and we'll go to our problem and we're gonna just add it in here. We're gonna remove. This should give us what we need. Yes, just so that we are compiling a whole lot of set of patterns. Mm, to, mm, I'm gonna save this in your UID. I'm gonna submit this. Why can't this happen? Okay. Okay, it's because of this statement. Mm, where is our notepad? Okay, we're gonna go back to the validating what we did wrong. That's what we're gonna see for. Okay, so state will be good if there is like less number of things. Remaining all we have to get for. for dash means it just takes everything as a total. That is what we're doing in a for loop. I suck at teaching as I'm learning, so I'm not teaching you guys anything. I'll soon, when I'm confident enough, I will teach indeed. One, 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 one. Okay, that's right. Validation equals pattern input of and all a basic. We can do that if validation is true. I think it's true, right? Oh, validation is it's indeed a class. If validation print valid else print invalid. Mm, Mm-mm. Wait a minute. What was the near forest? Did not take input, did they? Mm, yep, done. That's done. Still, it's a wrong answer. If I'm gonna just use this. This is much simpler. It's very easy to understand as well. Pattern string and Leno string equal to Leno set of strings. Else invalid. Okay, this is for checking the no duplicacy. That is what we tried, but we tried in a wrong way. So comprehension once again in print statement, and this is how we put pattern inside a thing. And okay, we are 135 points away, and we are at 4 lakh and 33,000. Anyway, that should be it for today, and then we'll soon be doing some stuff. I'll learn more and come to the stream now from now on. It's more like, searching for answers. I'll change that. All right, guys. See you tomorrow, same time.